Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What is up, everybody? Hey, I finally got my garage kind of clean, but that's not why we were here. Why we were here, we are going to do a half-ass review on this guy, the Suptig, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Suptig Gopro Power Brick. One of the hardest things about filming fishing content is GoPros and batteries in depth, especially here in Florida. A good GoPro battery on a GoPro Hero 7 will last you about an hour and a half if you're shooting on 2K. If you're doing 4K, it's shorter than that, which is why I never shoot in 4K. And so I tried to hook my camera up to different types of battery chargers from local grocery stores. What I've discovered is as these batteries get older, they don't just die. You could have half a battery pack left on your normal GoPro battery and your camera freezes up. It just locks up, seizes up. You have to take the thing out of the whole enclosure, pull the battery out, put the battery back in, reset it, you'll start recording, and it'll freeze up again. The GoPro just freezes up at random. That's how you know when your battery's going bad. When the camera just freezes up for no reason. Okay, now we got that sorted out. Whoops, something just, I got one. I was running this worm like a top water and nailed it. It's a little guy, but I need to fish. I've lost many fish because of that. And so I got to thinking, well, the standard battery chargers don't work. I need a power bank. Now, I knew GoPro made power banks, but as all GoPro things are, they are expensive. So I went on Amazon, looked at some reviews, found the Suptig power bank. It is waterproof. It does have a little enclosure to cover that up. It is a full power bank. I tested it out yesterday shortly. It does work, but more importantly, it works without a GoPro battery being in the GoPro, and I'm really hoping that cuts down on overheating. I had a GoPro Hero 7 Black that would overheat all the time. I had a little issue with it ending up in water. It blew out, so I bought a GoPro Hero 7 White. It's actually the black one. It's actually called the Hero Black, but it's in a white case, hoping that it would stop overheating. It works quite well, but it does freeze up when the batteries are dying. So today, we're going to test out this guy and see if we can get longer footage, better footage, and if this thing lasts through the entire fishing day of 4 or 5 hours with it being on 2K, the next time we go out, I'll switch it to 4K, and who knows, maybe we can start having higher quality videos because hopefully I'll have a battery that lasts. So let's get out to the water and see what happens. Now I know what some of you all think. Don, that's great, you have a power brick. Correct me if I'm wrong, don't you have your GoPro mounted to your head? So what are you going to do? Put it on, cable it on your neck, plug into the power brick, be all tied up? No, I've actually tried that before I got this power brick, and it's as horrible as it sounds. One of the things I did about 2 weeks ago, which you guys haven't seen because, well, I haven't caught enough fish to justify editing a video, is we are changing things up here a little bit, at least until I get my third camera back in action. So right now, we have switched to a front-facing rear tripod along with our normal rear-facing front tripod in an effort to get more video, get more content, get rid of that first-person view. First-person view is cool, but it does get a little boring after a while. Once I get my third camera fixed, we can add some first-person view back to it. But for the time being, we're going to rock with the front-facing rear camera and the rear-facing front camera. So we're going to take our Suptig. To me, Suptig almost sounds German, but this thing is made in China, and I think it's a China-based company. We're going to go ahead and plug that in to our ridiculously long USB cable. I'm going to hit the power light. We do have a full bank of batteries back there. I'm going to put this guy, and we're going to turn on the GoPro. The GoPro is on. It actually turned on nice and quick. And it shows it's charging, and voila. See, that's the key. Getting a device that has the ability to record while it's plugged in. A normal quick charging cell phone battery bank from Publix does not have the power, doesn't have the ass, if you will. And so basically what you're doing when you're using those is you have to have your battery in, it's plugged in, and the battery only charges when you're not recording. It does not charge in real time. So if you have a aged out battery, a battery that's older, your camera will still freeze while being plugged into a fan. I never did deploy my rudder. Okay, rudder's deployed, now I can steer. And so, yeah, so we're going to give this the full test today. Now it should only be limited by my card size, because from the reviews I read on Amazon, this thing should be good for about 5 hours. And once again, we shoot on 2K to save battery power. I do have my batteries with me, so if this thing malfunctions or dies, I can go ahead and put in one of my 3 existing batteries that I have issues with. Snagged in the lily pads. Oh, there we go, real quick. Well, they're building a house on this lot. We used to fish over here. This is actually the lot I was standing on when I caught the turtle. Now there's a house there, so there won't be any more fishing from that little beach. That was a nice little spot. Hold on. Hold on. We got something. Ready to see what the hell it is. Damn it, it's a turtle. Life. Oh. Damn it. Welcome to Florida. I don't even know what to even try to do with this guy. He's a fighter, man. Dude, I'm trying to help you out here. GoPro, start recording. I'm actually going to try to paddle down to an area I really don't fish too much, but first, actually an area I haven't fished at all. Paddle down here real quick. Sign of a freeze on my camera, but it wasn't like a battery freeze. It was actually a repair. For whatever reason, after I stopped recording that last segment, the rear camera went into file repair mode, which may just be an indicator I need to replace the SIM card or the SD card, because I definitely use these things quite a bit, and I try to format them on a regular basis to keep any defragmentation from occurring, but I may be due for a new card. I actually try to switch between the 2 cameras too, because the front camera facing me now is a Hero 7 white, which only shoots in 1080p, whereas the rear one is a Hero 7 black in a white case, but it shoots at 4K, even though I only shoot at 2. But the battery starts lasting longer. 2K one. The problem with that is it takes longer to record their videos, and I know most people who watch YouTube on their phone don't realize this. Your phone defaults to 720. So find something feeding over here. It might be the right place, the right time right now. I got one. Worm like a top water. You nailed it. He's a little guy, but I need the fish. I'll take him. Running that worm on top water. Not the bridge I want to hide under either, because this one's covered full of bats and it smells like guano underneath it. There you go. Nailed it. Hide under the bridge. Right on top. Thank you, dude. Pretty good down there. There we go. You hit it on top water like this up. I was speeding my worm across the top. He hit it like it was top water. Huh? Decent thing. Fish number 2. It's a heavy little fish. At least your camera's on this time. First fish I've caught in 4 trips. Thank you, dude. Bye. Spinnerbait's where it's at today. Thank you, dude. GoPro, stop recording. Drag down. Some just jumped right there. Really? We haven't caught a tilapia in a long time. Nice. Haven't caught a tilapia in a long time.
I threw it over there. That's the tilapia beds.
You should throw your live stream on.
Now we're gonna get tingled up. We're gonna get tingled up. We're gonna get tingled up.
Alright.
Jesus, I'm gonna lose my other pole. Okay. Good net, man. Woo! I got me a tilapia. Where am I? Oh, can you take them off? Do you have your pliers handy? Plus you got to take it up on the net with the thing.
That's why I don't like nets.
Dang, finally got me a tilapia. My phone's all wet. I can't go live. Maybe I can take a picture of this. How do you hold a tilapia?
Hold a slimy ass, or you just want to hold the lip gloss?
Oh my god, flip. I can't really.
You can hold him, he's just a little slimy.
I can't take a picture. Ugh, God.
All I see is the stomach.
Don't.
Just look. There you go. Okay, put him back.
Ugh.
Catch some tilapia on crankbait. Okay, so it's day 2. We're going to go head out and do another day with the Suptig. Trying to do a video here with the Suptig GoPro power bank. That's very important. Power bank, not a power brick. Power bricks tend to be quote unquote used for recharging cell phones and devices, where a power bank has more power, can actually power a device and not just charge it. Continuity check here. This is part 2 of this video. This is actually day 6. Real quick, when I shot the first part of this video, I had gone out to the gym for 45 minutes and then went out fishing for 4 hours. Came home, was in a lot of pain, got the cold chills. I'm thinking it's way too early to have second day pains. Maybe I got some sunburn, maybe I'm dehydrated. Long story short, I had the creepy crud. I was laid up for 5 days. Monday, Tuesday, completely off work. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, work from home. Didn't start feeling better until yesterday. Felt like I had malaria all week long. So here it is Saturday. We're going to get up. We're going to do 2 things today. We're going to see if we can make it through another day without any camera freeze-ups. And we're going to see if we can switch the camera over to 4K, which may be a huge mistake. especially when it comes to editing. But we want to see how long this power bank, if it'll last 4 or 5 hours with the camera set to 4K instead of 2K, and if it holds up, doesn't freeze up, and if my computer can handle it when it comes to editing, maybe we'll start shooting these bad boys in 4K. But we're gonna get the old kayak loaded up into the truck, get all the gear going, get the poles going, and give this bad boy another test. Okay, so it wasn't supposed to storm today. Just not where I'm at. Right now, we're gonna switch this guy to 4K and see if it has any effect on battery life. Gopro, start recording. Okay, so we're now shooting on 4K, and even on 4K I'm supposed to have 3.5 hours of video card. The question is, how many hours of life of battery will I have? So right now it is now 4:42, and the storm is not supposed to head over us, but it might. And as long as we don't get lightning, we're going to hopefully catch some fish and possibly see about the quality of shooting in 4K. But I do have mine running off of a 12-foot cable, and so far on day one testing it seemed to work fine. So I don't know if the actual length of the cable makes an effect or not, but we're going to get rid of this worm and put on a Zoom Watermelon Red Magic worm, which I used these a while back. It's 5 feet. I might try throwing this spinner bait. Any better luck with that? Got one. Got a fish. Oh, don't jump. Don't jump. I need a nice fish. Stand here. I'll take him. Oh, nice fish on a swim jig. Definitely needed that guy. Oh shit. Thank you, dude. Gotta be another one over here. Pull him out of his bed, that's all. Corner up in here in this bed. Pretty much done. Just right on the edge of that cloud. Okay, that camera shut off again. I think it's I think 4K makes it overheat, so we're gonna switch it to 2K. It's not happy with 4K at all. that thing's overheated. You want to turn on? Preparing your file. Okay, we're going to set it back to 2K because we can't keep losing video. Tap to unlock. Set him back to 2K. Didn't have that many problems with the last week. I think it's just back in 93 degrees out here, but still caused that thing to overheat. So let's see if it runs better in 2K now. See if we can catch fish number 2. Would have been number 3, but I lost that last one in the hydrilla. It's starting to cool down a little bit because of the cloud cover, which is nice. Not the bridge I want to hide under either, because this one's cup full of bats and it smells like guano underneath it. I want to hide on a different bridge. It'd rather be the one on the other side of the lake. It's already raining pretty good down there. Got one. A nice, decent dink. We'll take fish number 2. At least your camera's on this time. Spinnerbait's where it's at today. Thank you, dude. Actually going around me. The heavy rain went around me. I got lucky. Oh, here it comes. It's literally, I can hear it and see it passing down me. I'm getting like a little bit of it, but I'm not hard heavy rain. It's all going to my right. It's like I'm right in the middle of a pocket. Oh, here it comes. Oh. Here it comes. Not in that pocket no more. Right in the middle of it. I'm not seeing lightning yet. I hope it passed around me. It's blue skies on the left. Take off all over the place and get water. big floppy hat on today. Barely feel the rain in the face. Oh, there comes another gust. Okay, so we've turned this party bus around. We're heading back the same direction. Fished some of the same areas we fished before. Spinnerbait. Try to recover our lost fish from before. Maybe with the rain and the temperature drop, maybe we'll see some more active fish. Most topwater action I'm seeing more of. Not hitting on what I'm throwing. Well, first time for everything. And that was it. Woo. So let me explain to you what just happened there. I was trying to well, it answers two questions. One, what be required of me to fall off my kayak? And two, would I ever be able to get back in my boat if I ever fell out of it? Answer is, get in my kayak facing the wrong way, trying to fix my transducer. I leaned forward to flip it out of the boat because as I was paddling, it was adjusting up and down. So I got the main brackets tightened down. And I'm so glad I didn't turn off my camera because I was going to. So I got it to tighten down. I went to flip it up so I can tighten the elbows down. And I reached too far to the right. And I felt me losing balance and I went in. And this is Florida. Fresh water. First thing in my mind, alligators. Swam to my boat. I've always wondered if I'd ever be able to get into my kayak. It's been 3 years since I've been kayak fishing. I've never fallen out of kayak. That was my first time, and I was able to get back in my boat. So I answered some questions. Have you ever fallen out of your kayak? Yes. First time in 3 years. Are you able to get back in your kayak in the middle of the lake? Yep. just did it. And looks like something's biting over here. And so, let's see if I can catch a fish to justify my ass going in the drink for the first time ever in 3 years. Now I gotta go home and make sure I dry out my gun really well, because I do have my Glock on my hip. But that is also why I do not keep my key fob or my wallet in my pocket in my shorts. You know, despite the fact that I fell out of my kayak for the first time by doing something I've never done before, which probably could be argued that you shouldn't do, which is sitting in your kayak facing the wrong way on your knees, leaning over your chair, trying to tighten down your kayak transducer. Hindsight being 2020, if I would have simply leaned the back of my chair down, I could have leaned forward and not have overturned my boat. Rule of thumb, if your head goes past the sidewall of your kayak, chances are you're going to flip over. But back to the reason why we're here, the Suptig Portable Charger, waterproof power bank compatible with the Gopro Hero 11 10-9-8-76543. I give it a quality A-. Let's go with an A-. I've only used it for 2 days, but I'm completely satisfied. It has alleviated all the issues I have been having with GoPro batteries. And so if you find yourself outside, whether you're hunting, catching fish, going running, doing time-lapse videos of you repairing a car, whatever it may be, if you're like myself and find yourself constantly having to change batteries, camera freezing up, I strongly suggest head over to Amazon. Just look for the Suptig Portable Charger. It's currently retailing for $39.99. On this half-ass review, we're going to give it a solid A-. I'm sure other people can find reasons to complain because, well, there's always reasons to complain. But for what it is, it's waterproof. It holds up my GoPro for well over 3 or 4 hours. I've yet to run this thing down. After the day of fishing and falling off my kayak on the way home, I only went through 1.5 of the 2. Well, it showed 3 out of 4 power lights on when I got home, making me think I only used a quarter bank. But when I charged it, it actually showed 2 out of the 4. So I still, in that amount of time, I have not even gone past the half of the power life of this guy. So for this half-ass review on the Suptig Portable Battery Charger / Power Bank for the GoPro Hero Everything, we give it a solid A-. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please like, subscribe, share us with a friend, and we'll see you here again next time.
This has been a Digital 410 production.